KCRH 89.9 FM, these bays, best Friday. Stream live at KCRHrail.com. Midday Mix-Up Crew live and direct in the building. Don't mean they is here. DJ L.Y. Vale's in the building.
I'm back.
And for the past, for real though, and for the past hour, the homie y'all been rocking with is the homie DJ Tessie. Make sure you go to DJTessie.com. Hella free mixtapes. Every Monday a new mixtape drops, man. It is what it is. And let me turn this music down for a second because this is a moment within my career within radio that I'm proud of. Yeah, I know some of y'all might look at me like I'm crazy, but the artist that we're interviewing right now is someone that I grew up on. And a little bit of a backstory. 2003, I lost my mom, right? And I was in the group home. And I was living on 89th and Plymouth in the East, one of the roughest places you can live. And there was an artist that came and hooked us up with some mixtapes. It was actually a Funk Master Flex hosted mixtape for Nig Latin. Mr. F.A.B. is in the house.
What's going on, little
man,
bro? How you doing?
Man, I'm good, man. Like, you really came. I don't know if this was before because I wasn't really on to your music at that point. But, you know, a friend that was working at the group home put me on to what Mistah Fab was doing and stuff like that. And you came to the group home. You was playing Madden. You was rapping with us, kicking for hella hours. You feel me? And all the stuff that you've done after that and all the type of community stuff you do. You know, me personally, as being one of those people that you actually affected, I really appreciate it.
Oh, man, with me, like a lot of people think when we do the community events and the charity and the give backs, like they think that's for promotion and, you know, that's just me, you know what I'm saying? Before anybody even knew who I actually was with the music buzzing, that's always been in my blood. I always want to give back to people, man, and show people that no matter what you're going through in life, it ain't over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you still breathing, you still got action to be whatever you want to be. And I'm just thankful, man, and humbled that, you know, I did play some type of role in inspiring you in whatever way it may have went. You know what I mean? I was just being me, man.
Yeah.
You know? And so yeah, definitely humble, man. I appreciate the great words, brother.
For sure.
Sure.
I did get in trouble because of you too. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 100. You feel me? You know, I was catting off listening to all that music. So what does Mistah Fab got going on right now? I know we have the backpack giveaway coming up on the 25th.
25th.
Yeah.
25th. Yeah. That's Sunday. This Sunday coming up is a backpack giveaway for all anybody, man. Whatever grade, you know, you in or whatever school. If you're in school, period, college, whatever, high school. It's something that I've been doing for the past 8 years, and I'm very prideful to it, man. I love what I do in the community. To me, that's bigger than anything that I do musically. But the backpack giveaway, like I said, is this Sunday, and it's please come out. It's in North Oakland, where I grew up at, the basketball court that I grew up on, which is called Pepsi Cola Park. 996 44th Street in North Oakland. It'll be from 2 o'clock till whenever we decide to leave. And,
Hell yeah.
You know, and we also having a basketball tournament too, and anybody that think they could beat my basketball team, y'all need to come out there and get y'all team going. But other than that, man,
I heard the last event you had,
we lost.
Yeah,
we
that's
lost.
what I heard. I heard y'all lost multiple times.
We lost. We lost.
What happened?
I can't lie. We lost. We got cheated, man.
Okay.
You know, it was definitely a whole shamble going on, man. It was a scheme. I don't know what was going on with it. I ended up finding out that one of the players that we played against, his dad was the ref. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. After I hit 2 baskets, next thing I know, I get fouled something insane. They put me out the game, bro. It was crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? But nah, we have fun though, man, and that's what it's about. We got jumpers for the kids, food for the whole community, basketball, live entertainment, and a lot of artists come up and pop up, and it's dope, man. It's dope.
That's what's up. I have another question for you regarding basketball. My second thing that I do security. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Okay.
I was working security at 24 Hour Fitness about 6-8 months ago.
For sure.
Or maybe a little bit longer than that. And you were in there playing basketball, and somebody broke the sprinklers, bruh.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Like, who did it?
I don't know.
I know you were in there playing, and next thing you know,
even if I did know, I wouldn't know.
I wasn't there that day.
Man, he just tried to throw a long pass, man, and it went too high and hit the thing, man. It was crazy. You should have seen, man. They evacuated that spot like roaches, man.
Yeah.
That whole thing started flooding. It was crazy up there. I was like, man. But nah, man, that's what I love to do. Like I say, man, with me, it's no really celebrity to me, like to my personality. Like it don't dawn on me sometimes that my importance, if that's a good word that's fitting, like Mistah Fab, that's that don't it don't really dawn on me like that. I'm just Stanley at the end of the day, man. I love going to being out in the public and chilling, mingling. You catch me at the malls, at the stores, at wherever I'm at, man. I just be me, man. So I just man, I'm just normal, man. I just love doing it. I just happen to rap.
Yeah, and what you're saying is real true. I remember like my very first encounter with you was leaving. I'm telling my age right now, but leaving Club 17 when you had the black Benz.
Damn.
And
Straight up.
but you the only dude I ever seen like chain on, walking down the street by himself. You know what I'm saying? Saying what's up, family. Boom.
Sure.
Good to go. And then the second encounter was on the hoop court, and I'm pretty sure he don't want to remember that because
You probably don't want to tell the truth. You got to be like in the NBA or something to show me up on that hoop court or something, man. That's even with this weight on me. And, shout out to my personal trainer. I've been definitely slimming down a little bit, man. I'm definitely gonna have that beach body real quick. They don't really want to see me go crazy like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
see, he made me take my sweater off. But how do you
working out?
I've been working crazy. But how do you feel your influence so far? Like, do you see a big difference as far as just your inner community alone, as far as when you out there and you got your feet on the ground touching the pavement? Do you see a big difference?
Most definitely, man. A lot of people know that when we out and involved in the community, especially when we doing the events, they know that the negligence and negativity is a zero. Like, anything that y'all might normally be doing, let that go.
Yeah, definitely.
And and the respect that I have for them, meaning my young boys that be out there, doing whatever they do on a regular, I respect them to the utmost because I know they out there getting it how they live, and that's how that it's not by choice. Some of them situations is awkward situations, and they gotta survive. So I never try to offend them in a manner of like, man, try to smash on them, because when you try to play the big me, little you, that's when it never really works out in your favor. So we all respect each other's in position, and they know that when I bring these events to the communities and neighborhoods, I already give them like heads up, like, dude, Sunday we having the thing, so if y'all can, be mindful of what's going on. We're gonna have a lot of people. We're gonna have be mindful of what's going on in our neighborhood. So they respect it, man, and they show a lot of love, and it's dope.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Ain't get no better than that,
man, for real. Now, there's a song on I Found My Backpack. The first one is called "Blame Me," I think it is.
Eulogy. It's called
Eulogy. It's Eulogy. Excuse me. And it's in regards to the movement that took over the world for a brief moment, and actually it looks like it took over the world again. Why do you feel like, you feel me, that within that whole movement, within the hype movement, within the music that you were doing and everything at that time period, that like what exactly was going on? Were there artists that were turning their back on you? Was it like what influenced you to stop doing that type of music for the time?
Well, I became the poster child for the good and the bad. Whatever it may have been, people, they always, when they talk about a person, they never tell about the good, because the bad is so much easier to highlight. So it was my sarcastic way of saying, okay, y'all want to blame somebody, well, take the blame for me, but while you take that blame, take into consideration all that I've done, all that I've done for the Bay Area, all the opportunities that I've given to several artists, the first times that a lot of these artists hit big stages,
yeah, for real,
or heard their songs on radio, or was able to go on tour. Take to consideration the things that I've done, giving back to the community, the representation in these magazines around, take into that consideration why you want to say somebody, well, if it wasn't for Fab, we'd probably still be on, you know what I mean? And it was just a sarcastic way of saying, like, it's hilarious to me, and the hilarity of it is that people forget what happened yesterday when tomorrow is looking good, and no matter what, through your goods, your bads, your highs, and your lows, you must always keep a proper perspective of what's actually going on. Definitely. And what's going on is, man, I don't see nobody for the past 7-8 years that have done what I've done for the Bay Area. You know what I mean? Period. And it's things that I do, not even just trying to get credit for, just small things. Somebody call me, yo, I'm in New York, I need this dude number, all right, boom. Or can you hook me up with this magazine? Or can you hook me up? It's small things like that I'm responsible for a lot of people's success, but you don't see me going around, saying this or saying that. I just be like, hey man, it is what it is. I've wrote songs for people that they never gave me credit for. You know what I mean? Inspired a lot of people to do a lot of things, but it is what it is. I don't do it for that reason. I do it because that's just what I do.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. KCRH 89.9 FM, KCRHradio.com. East Bay's best variety. You feel me?
For sure.
Did I put you on the spot, Bill?
Oh yeah, because I thought you was signing off. So
nah, I'm not signing off. I was just, you feel me, trying to throw it your way.
Okay, well then
way.
back to the.
Whoever want to say something?
Back to the. We was just discussing, I should say. With the music, we've had this discussion in the studio as far as you helping out a lot of artists, and it's not something that you go, oh, I'm gonna tweet this or but it's known. How do you feel the appreciation level is when it comes to that?
I don't know, man.
Do you feel like you get your proper respect?
I feel like I'm Ronnie Dangerfield, man. I get no respect.
No.
I mean, look what I've been able to do, man. I'm still be able to survive in this game with no radio support from, one of the mainstream radios, being banned from the radio, being, having a lot of things going on where people want to throw hate and dirt on your name for nothing. I get no respect, man, but the people respect it, and that's all that matters to me. Like, I don't care what a rapper say or what a DJ say or whatever like that. I do it for the people, man. I'm still can go in my city and walk around. I still can go to the malls, to the gyms, and and be me. I still can bounce out at the clubs, all my jewelry on, and you know what I'm saying,
by yourself,
and by myself. No security, no nothing. It's still chill. You know what I'm saying? I still, people say, well, oh man, Fab this, Fab that. Well, why ain't nothing ever happened to Fab at home, man? You know what I'm saying? Why,
So where you think that came from though? Like, was it just one particular person and then everybody just jumped on the bandwagon, or
when you get it worse, man? People hate on everybody, man. People, regardless. You got atheists.
You can't say no better than that.
You got atheists in this world. People hating on God. You don't hate on God, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? They knocked down Jesus, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
You can't.
Come on, bro.
Who bigger than Jesus?
LeBron is one of the greatest players, bro. And then somebody had the audacity to say, man, Brian weak. Kobe's amazing, bro. They gonna say Kobe's weak. You like, really?
Well, the new one is he on the juice. So,
they gonna say anything, bro. You never know what they gonna say, bro.
I seen a thing because they said his jawline is too strong.
It's just crazy.
It's serious.
It's insane to me, bro. What they say, man. It's crazy, man. Let her in.
Now going back to the basketball side, a couple of times this last year, Mistah Fab was caught on ESPN and on World Star for rooting for them Golden State Warriors that did pretty good this year. Now, when you seen the clip of yourself at the game going crazy, how did you feel? Like when you see yourself on the World Star thing, representing for the team and stuff like that.
Oh man, they was even hating on that.
Yeah,
they did.
Because I think one game you showed up in like Nuggets colors.
Nah,
they thought you was rocking the baby blue.
Man, I had listen, I really didn't mean to do that, but when I got there, I started looking around like, oh,
yeah.
But it was just me. Now that's how it was just a polo, man. It was a polo shirt, man. So we wasn't tripping like that, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, I've been courtside Warrior seats, man, for the past 10 years, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a diehard fan.
You had the whip, the bands I was Warrior.
Warrior bands, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I tell people, man, I say, dude, I've been doing this Warriors thing, man. I've been losing seasons, man. I'm talking about right there. Like Latrell Sprewell, Joe Smith, Dion Marshall, them dudes used to come to my basketball games, like, you know what I'm saying, when I was in high school. So I've been like a Warriors fanatic since a kid. Camp Hardaway, all the whole stuff, man. If you from the Bay Area, you know about the Camp Hardaways, man. Like Mullen and all them, like they love me, like when they see me. So I've been right there, man. I'm the Black Jack Nick, man. So you can't hate on that, man. I just renewed my season tickets this year, man. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
So we gonna turn up, man. So go Warriors, you already know.
Let me ask you one more question about the Warriors. How do you feel about the move to San Francisco?
I mean, I hate it, man. Being from Oakland, man, you hate that your team is leaving, but at the end of the day, you look at the job opportunities that's gonna open up, man. It's gonna give a lot of people more jobs, and just the business. And what you have to realize as you get older is this is a business. Everything is a business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they feel like this radio show is not producing enough, the analytics are coming in a positive manner to where they can't fund it anymore and they don't want to fund it, they'll cease funding fast because it's a business. everything has to be operated through, productively. And when you think business mind, it's a great business move. It's a great decision for them guys to go over there and make an executive move. It makes the team that much more welcoming when you go to an arena and you see an arena on the water, right on the water, brand new everything, and it's just very inviting. And at the end of the day, man, it's a business.
Yeah.
I'm still a Warriors fan regardless, man. I love my team, and I wish them nothing but the best success.
Yeah, now since they are moving and they're getting a new stadium and stuff like that, do you feel more known players are going to come, even though it seems like they got what they need, to be honest with you? But
who knows, man?
think...
Next year's free agency is going to be amazing to see, man. You see, you got a lot of cats like Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James. The list goes on and on, man. There's a lot of free agents next year. Some of these guys, you never know if they're going to stay, if they're going to come out. The West Coast is looking pretty promising. We actually, on paper, we might be the best team on the West Coast, man, in the West Division, man, which is a beautiful thing, man. And not in the whole division, but what I'm saying on the West Coast, when we talk about the Portland Trail Blazers, Los Angeles Lakers, Los Angeles Clippers, Sacramento Kings. I mean, the Warriors actually, for the first time, can actually say we are the best team in California.
Yeah, man.
And that's beautiful, man. That's dope.
That's crazy. That's crazy. We here live, direct in the building with Mistah Fab. Make sure y'all don't go nowhere. We finna jump into one of my favorite songs. You feel me? That good kicked out the club. Because it's happened.
I kicked out the club.
It's definitely happened. So make sure y'all keep it locked in the East Bay's best variety. Streaming live at KCRHradio.com. KCRH
89.9.
Yay!